Jackson Evans, and Elliott Schotter, concluded a remarkable day with a decisive 15-second victory in the inaugural race of the GT World Challenge Australia, powered by AWS at the GT Festival Sydney. This race, held under the illuminating lights of Sydney Motorsport Park, showcased both drivers delivering outstanding performances in the Arise Racing GT Ferrari 296 GT3, securing the team's second victory of the 2025 season after starting from pole position, following the Ferrari Tigani Motorsports 2 Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evos, driven by Thomas Randall and Marcel Zalua, finished in second and third place, narrowly ahead of Jaden Ojeda and Paul Lucchidi by just 0.8 of a second. René Gracie achieved the top AM Cup position in the Melbourne Performance Centre, MPC, Audi R8 LMS Evo 2, marking a career-best second place in qualifying earlier that day. As Schotter and Gracie lined up next to each other for the eagerly awaited night race, an exhilarating start saw both drivers lose their positions to a rapidly advancing Brad Schumacher, dropping to second and third respectively. Although Gracie could not reclaim her starting position and settled into third, Schotter fought his way back to the lead, engaging in thrilling competition with Schumacher's Audi R8. From that moment on, Schotter maintained his lead without any doubt, ultimately creating a significant gap over Schumacher before handing the car to Evans with a comfortable margin. Following a flawless pit stop, Evans further increased the lead, establishing himself in a class of his own for the remainder of the race, ultimately bringing the car home with ease. While the victory was achieved without complications, the contests for the remaining podium spots was significantly more thrilling, as numerous drivers had the chance to secure a top 3 finish. Ultimately, the consistent performances of Randall and Zalua, along with the impressive surge from Lucchidi and Ojeda, allowed the two Tigani entries to claim their well-deserved podium positions. Ojeda, in particular, emerged as the race's standout competitor, recording consecutive lap times that broke previous records and overtaking rival drivers methodically to execute an extraordinary ascent through the field after starting in P9 alongside Lucchidi. Finishing in 4th place, 2.5 seconds later, was Schumacher and his co-driver Brock Feeney, while George King and Sergio Perez completed the top 5, having briefly held second place during the race. Gracie, despite starting from the front row and ultimately finishing 10th overall, secured the AM Cup victory, finishing a lap ahead of the next closest competitors, Ben Scoots and Shane Woodman, in their Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo 5200. Theo and James Countdoris claimed the final podium position in the AM Cup. The race was not without its share of drama, highlighted by an early incident involving the Tim Miles and Brendan Leach Audi R8, which forced Miles to pit with 3 wheels and left the duo at the back of the field for the remainder of the race. The GT World Challenge Australia, powered by AWS, will continue on Sunday, May 4th, with Race 2 of the GT Festival Sydney, scheduled for 2:10 p.m. AEST.